Chapter 11, Asking for Counsel. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them. Hosea for verse 12. Is thy counselor perished? Micah for verse 9, Isaiah 9 verse 6. Wherefore when thou wast in perplexity and in need of counsel camest thou not to me? Do you think he did not feel it when you ignored him and would none of him or his wisdom, but sought counsel from those who were even less able to give it you than your own poor perplexed mind was able to guide you? Does not the Spirit specially record the fact of some, that they asked not counsel at the mouth of the Lord, Joshua 9 verse 14, showing how grave a matter he knows it to be, this leaving him out of our counsels? Even if he had not said, counsel is mine, and sound wisdom, even if he had not told us it was our wisest course to ask counsel of him who cannot err, he must have been wounded in the house of his friends, when we left him out of our plans, and did not seek counsel and direction of him whose delight and right it is to be consulted in every detail of our lives. Even among ourselves experience shows that it is the one who loves us most that cares about every little detail. Thus is it, too, with him. The Lord of hosts, which is wonderful in counsel and excellent in working, says, I will instruct thee, and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go, I will counsel thee with mine eye, Psalm 32 verse 8, margin. But if we are not looking unto Jesus, if our eyes are not toward the Lord, if we have turned our back upon him and gone to seek counsel from stocks and staffs, we cannot catch his eye, that would have counseled and guided us so well, Psalm 73 verse 24. Of old when his people would not hearken unto him, and would none of him, he gave them up to their own hearts' lusts, and they walked in their own counsels, and we may be quite sure of this, that when we walk in our own counsels, or ask counsel at stocks and staves, idols, which we have allowed to usurp his place in our hearts, that God will bring such counsel to naught. See what was the consequence of this very thing to Saul. So Saul died for his transgression which he committed against the Lord, even against the word of the Lord, which he kept not, and also for asking counsel of one that had a familiar spirit, to inquire of it. And inquired not of the Lord, therefore he slew him. 1 Chronicles 10 verses 13 to 14. Take care lest he say to you, because ye have set at naught all my counsel, I also will laugh at your calamity, they would none of my counsel, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. Proverbs 1 verses 25 to 31. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and have not asked at my mouth. Isaiah 30 verses 1 to 2. Sometimes we do ask counsel of him, and will not wait patiently for his answer, but rush off to seek counsel of our fellow men. Thus it was with his people of old, they waited not for his counsel. Psalm 106 verse 13. Some, alas, went further, they contemned the counsels of the Most High, Psalm 107 verse 11, after they had perhaps waited for it. But just because it did not please them, they ignored and condemned it, following their own or others' evil counsels. Reader, are you in perplexity and sorely in need of counsel? Go and seek it of the Lord, he will give you an answer. Only wait for it. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not. And it shall be given him. Do not misunderstand me about going to friends for advice at critical moments. The Lord does often use one of our fellowmen to give us his counsel, making him his mouthpiece. But I do not think he ever thus uses any but his own faithful servants, those who are so near him that they understand his mind. Nor should we go to even these till we have first sought and waited for counsel of himself, then having asked him, if it be his pleasure, to reveal his will through another, and to give him wisdom to advise aright, we may go and seek counsel of our friend. This will not be asking counsel of stocks and staves, for our one desire is to do his will. We are not turning the back on him and ignoring him, nor leaving him out of our counsels.